हाँ जी ठीक है, तो तेरा भला हो जाए। नाज़रीन, ऑस्ट्रेलिया और कनाडा के दरमियान तीसरी पोजीशन के लिए मैच हो रहा है। अंपायर हैं यहाँ पे आदिल ताहिर और अंजम साहब। अभी जो सामने अंपायर आपको तेईस है टोटल स्कोर कनाडा का।
लाइव
हाँ जी
एक और अच्छा शॉट, 4 रन होंगे ये भी। 27 मजमूई स्कोर। इतनी खट्टी और ये भी 4 रन होंगे।
इसको कहते हैं चाइनीज कट।
इसको कहते हैं अपने आप वजह कट। और बोल्ड कर दिया है, विकेट हासिल की। तीसरे ओवर की पहली गेंद पर विकेट हासिल की है ऑस्ट्रेलिया की टीम ने। 30 के स्कोर पर मजमूई तौर पर। एक और स्कोर हासिल किया है। एक स्कोर बने आखिरी बॉल। 41 है कनाडा का मजमूई स्कोर ऑस्ट्रेलिया के खिलाफ। एक विकेट खोया है किसी भी स्कोर का और या आउट होने का ख़तरा। आप देखना ये है कि वो पहुँचे हैं कि नहीं। अंपायर का इशारा के पहुँच गए हैं, आउट नहीं।
दूध चाहिए था कि चीनी?
चीनी चाहिए, ओ मैंने दो।
चीनी चाहिए।
हाँ जी हाँ जी।
ਉੱਥੇ 3.4 ਡਾਲਰ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ, ਇੱਥੇ 3
लेट है बहुत लेट।
ਉਹ ਵਾਲੀ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਯਾਰ, ਸੇਮ ਉਹ ਸਕੋਰ ਉੱਪਰਲਾ ਅਪਡੇਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਤੇ ਥੱਲੇ
ਇਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਕਾਵਾ ਥੋੜਾ ਹੋਰ ਪਾਉਣਾ।
ਪਾਣੀ ਦੁੱਧ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ।
ਕਾਵਾ ਖਾਓ, ਚਲੋ ਦੁੱਧ ਦਿਖਾਓ, ਦੁੱਧ ਖਾਓ।
ਦੁੱਧ ਪਾ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਦੱਸੀ ਮਨ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਦੇਖ।
फील्डर मौजूद तो यहाँ पे एक स्कोर हासिल किया कनाडा की टीम ने। स्क्वायर कट, 2 स्कोर तेज़ी से मुकम्मल किए हैं कनाडा के बैट्समैन ने।
जब हमारा पहला राउंड शुरू होता है तो टॉप 8 टीम जो मेन क्वार्टर फाइनल में क्वालिफाई कर जाती है और उसके बाद नंबर 9 से नंबर 15 तक जो टीमें होती हैं उनके लिए हम अलग से प्ले टूर्नामेंट शुरू करवा लेते हैं, जो कि क्वार्टर फाइनल खेलती हैं, सेमीफाइनल खेलती हैं और फिर फाइनल। और ऐसी वाली ग्राउंड में जो मैच हो रहा है ये तीसरी पोजीशन के लिए मेन टूर्नामेंट का और दूसरी ग्राउंड में प्ले फाइनल जो कि कैनेडा ए और AMA खेला जाएगा। अब से चंद दिनों में मैच शुरू हुआ जाएगा।
शुक्र है गुजारा हो गया, मन समझ नहीं आ रही कि गर्म पड़ा।
और काफ़ी बाहर आ चुके थे लेकिन महफूज रहे बैट्समैन। आदिल हैं लेग पे इस ओवर में अंपायरिंग के फ़राइज़ अंजाम दे रहे हैं। अंजम सियाल साहब, उठता हुआ शॉट, कोई फील्डर मौजूद नहीं जो कैच ले सके, लेकिन फील्डिंग के लिए डीप एक्स्ट्रा कवर से आए फील्डर 2 स्कोर हासिल किए हैं और इस दफ़ा ख़तरनाक तरीके से खेले थे, महफूज रहे किसी भी नुकसान से। और फिर ख़तरनाक तरीके से खेले, महफूज रहे बैट्समैन। आखिरी ओवर है, एक दफ़ा फिर उठता हुआ शॉट, फील्डर मौजूद हैं, एक ही रन बनेगा। और अच्छा शॉट, मेरा ख्याल है अंपायर का इशारा देखते हैं, 6 लग रहा है लेकिन अंपायर का कोई है, आउट हो गया। यहाँ से असल में बाउंड्री नज़र नहीं आ रही बिल्कुल भी और बाउंड्री पे फील्डर मौजूद। नाजरीन, 49 6 ओवर में स्कोर है। एक क्या आखिरी ओवर है? कितना ओवर चल नहीं वो आ रहे हैं, वो आखिरी ओवर का खेल बाकी है मुझे लगता है।
बाहर चले गए।
सिंगल सीधा खेल के एक रन लिया।
लुकमान मंसूर साहब का कमेंट आया है, कमेंट्री इज टॉप क्लास।
जज़ाकल्लाह लुकमान मंसूर साहब, आपकी चाहत, आपकी मोहब्बत, आपकी शफ़क़त और आपके इन रिमार्क्स एबल अल्फाज का जज़ाकल्लाह हसनल जज़ा। कट शॉट स्क्वायर लेग की जानिब 4 रन। क्या चीज़? ले 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 ले।
आपका है जी, ले जाओ। ये आपका है कि आपका है जी?
फुल टॉस बॉल थी, इसको खेला है 4 रन के लिए।
क्या नमाज पढ़ के
चार रन के लिए गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर, बिल्कुल हमारे कमेंट्री बॉक्स के साथ।
अजीब आदमी है यार, देखिए अगर बैटरी में तो
Viewers, welcome back, and you are watching the third place game between Canada and Australia. Currently Canada batted first. They're on 63 after 5.4 overs. Skied into the ground, mid on coming under it, and he's caught. Yeah, quite an extravagant shot there. Didn't really middle it, and the wind held it back. So Canada lose their third wicket now.
डाउन हो गया
अच्छा दो ही बार टॉस पे ना इधर मैच खत्म हो गया था खत्म ही हो गया मुझे लग रहा अगे भी इंज की ऑस्ट्रेलिया वाले सारे इच्छे आगे इकट्ठे
So Australians looking at a formidable target to chase here, because Canada are currently at 64 for 2 after 5.5 overs. And that concludes the first third place innings where Canada scored 64 so of 5 overs, and Australia now need to get 65 in 5 overs to win the third place playoff. Both teams were phenomenal today. If for those of you who are just tuning in now, earlier on the UK beat Canada, who've won this tournament. This tournament is going into its 12th year, and the UK beat Canada off the last ball with Rafe bowling an absolutely top full-length delivery, took out leg stump, and as a result managed to take his UK team into the final to face Germany, who again will be just a phenomenal team to play against, because they've been putting a lot of the good scores on in their 20 overs as well, and this morning beat Australia quite comfortably. But a lovely setting here in Morden, and 65 is what Australia need in 5 overs to win the third place playoff.
कमेंट वापस कमेंट वापस
Lovely setting here. For those of you who don't know us, we're a stone's throw away from Wimbledon, here at the Abbey Recreation Ground in Wimbledon. This is the 12th Masroor International T20 cricket tournament, and we've just witnessed the first innings of Canada batting first, scoring 64 in 5 overs. We will take a short break now, and we'll come back to you very shortly with the resumption of the Australian innings. So for now, we'll cut it off and we'll speak to you in about 10 minutes.
पहली ही बॉल पर विकेट गंवा बैठे ऑस्ट्रेलिया के प्लेयर 62 का टारगेट है।
ये अच्छा ये
179 of 72 balls. And 4 Pakistani players playing against him. Best place.
दूसरी बॉल करने जा रहे हैं। बैकफुट पर जाकर इसको दफाई अंदाज से खेले हैं, किसी भी स्कोर का इजाफा नहीं हुआ। तीसरी बॉल पहले ओवर की, शॉट सीधा फील्डर के हाथ में, 1 रन का इजाफा।
That will hurt. That was hit hard.
फ्री देता है उधर लोग आ रहे हैं, पैसे देते हैं खेलने में।
जुल्फ़कार थे बैट्समैन, 1 रन हासिल किया। अंपायर हैं आदिल शहजाद। एक दफ़ा फिर पहले ओवर की और नो बॉल का इशारा अंपायर आदिल शहजाद की जानिब से। रन आउट होने का खतरा था, महफूज रहे। 1 रन बना प्लेट का और 1 नो का। फ्री हिट मिली है जुल्फ़कार को। बहुत ही अच्छे माने हुए प्लेयर हैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया के। लास्ट टूर्नामेंट में भी इनकी कारकर्दगी बेहतरीन कारकर्दगी थी और इस टूर्नामेंट में भी उन्होंने रिकॉर्ड बनाए। फ्री हिट पर 4 रन हासिल किए हैं जुल्फ़कार ने। फुल लेंथ बॉल था, यॉर्क करने की कोशिश की लेकिन पंच किया बॉल को। 4 रन मिले हैं जुल्फ़कार को। पुल करना चाहते थे, शॉट पे डिलीवरी थी, कामयाब नहीं हुए जुल्फ़कार। Wide ball.
Talat bowling from the Bethel Fatu Mosque Road end was an exceptionally good bowler earlier this morning, coming in and just losing his sort of shape a little bit. Earlier this morning he was almost unplayable, bowled really well, just short of a length, swinging it outside off stump. Extremely hard to play in these type of conditions. Dalit comes in, bowls, and that has got air miles on it. That is a humongous hit, which ended up in, I think, in one of the flats anyway. But what a hit that was. Absolutely had air miles on it, written all over it. Beautiful shot. One of the biggest hits we've seen. I mean, the ground's reasonable, but you don't understand what a proper ground is until you played in Sharjah or in some of these grounds. These grounds are very small compared to a proper cricket ground. All right, so the boundaries are a lot shorter in. All right, they must be about 40, 50. Your average cricket ground is between 70 to 80. All right, so just to give you our viewers an idea, that ball ended up well outside the ground and was a good 60-yard hit, I would guesstimate. But let's see how Talat responds. Right arm over, coming in.
Ooh.
And this is gone for just a single. Yeah, mid-on fielded it and it went for a single. I've actually been told, my apologies, I couldn't see it, but he's been caught. Yeah, so Dalit gets his revenge after that gigantic six. Very next ball. Beautiful conditions now. Sun is out.
Most of one thing is big man on non-strike end is a very hard hitter. He's a legend of Australia team. He's a very good player. It's a lot of record holder as well. So that's Zulfikar.
I remember when he scored 100 when we had the previous Masroor tournament, and he came across as a...
This year he had 150, 155 in one inning.
Fantastic.
So that's another record.
Yeah.
He had.
So Zulfikar, who's the non-striker, smashed 155 of 20 overs. Just to give you an idea of the strength and the talent the young man has from Sydney, Australia. He's number 3 on the screen that you can see at the non-striker's end. So the field is now Dalit comes in, it looks like another wide. He's struggling, I don't know why. Perhaps because it could be because of too much lunch.
You know, Mahmood Sahab, the arm action is very countable because, you know, the Talat arm action is already going down to the offside. Look at there. Look at there.
I also think that was a good ball, but I think he had too many biryanis as well. All right, so I think that could be the reason why you know, he's struggling to get his line and length in here today, this afternoon. But the field is set. We've got a gully, we've got a point, cover, extra cover, mid off, mid on, mid wicket, and a gentleman at short fine leg. In comes Dalit, bowls, and that is he's done that so well today, and he was so unlucky. He has a very good slower ball.
But should he try himself there, then it will be easy.
I think it was a case of the biryanis. Yeah,
Yes, I think
that he didn't go and try and catch that himself.
Not
but
far from him.
but it wasn't far from him at all. Yeah, definitely too many biryanis.
Not.
Yeah.
Even can't see there.
Yeah. So
What happened with the bat?
I think that the batsman who took a single.
Bad faulty because he's not taking on the middle.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Yeah.
So he's changing right now because bat is not playing good.
Yeah. Have they swapped the bat or have they swapped the batsman?
Swap the bat.
Just the bat.
Just the bat.
Just.
Batsman is okay,
Yeah.
but I think bat was not
Okay.
correctly
Yeah.
following the ball.
So Zulfi now facing Talat. This should be a good matchup. In comes Talat. Bolts Zulfikar.
Oh, good flick.
Flicks it down the fine leg for an easy four. Yeah. It must be really hard when you've had such a tense semi-final to pick yourself up again, all right, and come in for the third place.
Actually, the both
match.
team is with the broken heart. It just the defeated with the semi-final.
Yeah, when you've had
It's very the hard situation.
it's
right
a
now.
demoralizing situation. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, when they come in.
Yeah. So just playing.
But let's see what happens. I think we might see another one with air miles on it soon.
Oh, ball kar diya.
No, he's done him.
Yeah,
He's absolutely done him.
The big man has gone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And look at the brotherhood there. He came and gave him a
Yeah.
high five, tapped him on the shoulder.
Another bat swap.
No, just sort of gives you, our sort of motto of love for all, hatred for none, and shows you the brotherhood of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community. That a team from Canada and Australia, in the heat of the battle, all right, and yet having mutual respect and love for both. Yeah, so lovely to see that. Nice gesture by Talat to go up and tap him. The incoming batsman will tell you in a little while for Australia, who are now 22 for 3. And I think this is 2 overs gone now. Yeah. Could you tell us the bowler's name? Is it Shabazz? Is it Shabazz Hayani, the bowler?
बॉलर
It's number 7.
बॉलर 2 है, एक तलत मलिक है, एक मुआज है.
Muaz. This is a Muaz.
Could you zoom in on 07, please? Kayani, Shabazz Kayani. Yes, I thought so. Shabazz had amazing figures in that semi-final. 4 overs and 1 for 18. And for me, he's been one of the quickest bowlers of the tournament from what I've seen so far. Really has bowled exceptionally well. Bowled 4 overs, 1 for 18 in the semi-final, and was unfortunate that after it hit a 6, he was run out. We are showing you the 3rd place playoff between Australia and Canada, and an interesting concept there. Trying to hit the ramp shot, moving across the line.
We will be soon.
From the Battle for the Mosque Road end bowls. Nice square cut, 4 runs. Lovely shot there, Australia. Now move on to 28 for 3 with that 4. They require 35 runs in just over 3.5 overs. 35, yeah. Canada scored 62 in their 5 overs, and Australia are currently 28 for 3. In comes Shabazz, bowls. Down the leg side, will be signalled wide by umpire Adil Rashid. Adil was a phenomenal left-arm bowler in his time. Quick, fast, in-swinging Yorkers. Now has turned to umpiring. An incredibly nice gentleman that I've had the privilege of playing with and against. In comes Shabazz, bowls. Hit through to mid-on for a single. And again, it must be really hard, having played such an exciting semi-final, then to pick yourself up and play in the third place playoff. Shabazz coming in, bowls, Yorker length, but it turned out to be a full toss, and it goes again to mid-on, just for a single. The score moves up to 30 now. 30 is the score. Another single. Shabazz Kayani coming in. Bowls. And a lovely shot there. Again fielded at mid-on. In comes Shabazz, right arm, medium pace, bowls, and that's been clipped beautifully down the leg side for 4. And Australia are now moving on to 35 with that 4. Lovely square cut there for 4 runs. Takes the Australian score up to 36. And they need 18. 27 runs needed in 3 overs with 18 balls. New bowler for Canada, if we could ask the name, please. Another Chinese cut there. I'll be signalled. A lot of bowlers have struggled with, I don't know if it's the footholds, whether it's the wind, but we've seen an incredible number of wides today from this side of the pitch. And I think it could be due to the wind as well.
Yes.
So, right arm fast, coming in from the Battle Fatul Mosque Road end, comes in, bowls, Yorker length, and hit through extra cover for 4 runs.
Cricketers don't want to win anything.
Beautiful shot over extra cover. 1 bounce over the pitch. Another 4 runs. Consecutive boundaries there now. Beautiful shot. That was sharp. That was a good ball, and he followed through nicely. Again, phenomenal talent with this young man coming in. First time I've seen him. This is the 12th international Masroor T20 cricket tournament. You're watching the 3rd place playoffs between Canada and Australia. Canada batted first and put on 62, and in response, Australia made a fight of it with a shot over extra cover, which again goes for cover for 4. Beautiful shot over extra cover. Yeah. The Australian supporters getting quite excited by the flurry of 3 boundaries. And that's a shot for 4 runs. Sikandar, who again bowled really well in the first semi-final, was very unlucky to lose off the last ball, Canada, to the UK team. They needed 2 off the last ball, and Rafe bowled out the Canadian batsman. In comes Sikandar. And that's an early afternoon tea with a stumping there for Australia now 54 for 3, chasing a target of 62. Yeah. So only 2 runs now required by Australia to win this third place playoff. Immediately after this match, we'll have the final between England and Germany. It's an irony, 1 run required. It's really strange though, but in the Masroor Football International Tournament, the final was England and Germany. And now in the repeat in cricket now, we have England versus Germany. So it's interesting to see how history is repeating itself in football and cricket.
Germany won the World Cup.
Yes, they did. They won it on penalties.
What do you
Very
think
close.
about cricket?
I love all sport. All right, I watched it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the final. This final.
My prediction. You know, I think it's 50-50. I have to say it's 50-50. All right, and I think it'll depend on which team holds their nerves better and can handle the pressure better. All right, but absolutely fundamental is Rafi to the England team. He was the man of the match for me in that semi-final. That last over he bowled, and then his 54 when he was batting. So we've just concluded the third place playoff. Australia have beaten Canada in what was, let's just say, a third place playoff match. I think that's probably the best way to try and describe that match. Both teams made several changes in their squads. And we will now get ready for the main. What is your prediction for the England-Germany then, if I may ask, Mubarak sir?
I think I can't say anything about it because the both team is very, very balanced, and they have youngster as well, so new talent and experienced player, both teams. So I can't say anything. It's a very tough. I say that the match will be very, very tough match. We will see after a few moments.
So exactly 11 years ago, Nasir Bajwa, who's one of the players for Germany, was playing for the UK team. All right, and it's interesting now. He's moved over to Germany. That's his permanent residence. And I was asking him for his observations, and they've brought some good new players in, you know, as he said to me, and as has for the UK. I saw a lot of young new faces in the UK team today. So a tough one to call, but if it's anyway near as exciting as the first semi-final, then I think the viewers are in for a real treat. Yeah.